rocking and rolling today with boot camp class. It is somewhere middle of July. I hope you all enjoyed today's class. Remember to have water with you. If you've got any breathing issues, cardiorespiratory issues, have an inhaler, or whatever you need to keep yourself going. And then honestly, with how hot it is, if you've got a fan around the house and you can plug it in near where you're working out and have that blowing on you, that's a great way to help you out and regulate your body temperature. But what we're doing today is an EMOM, but prior to getting into all those movements, I need y'all to start off with 2 to 5 minutes of some sort of cardio, so running, rowing, biking, something that's going to get that heart rate up, get the blood pumping to your muscles, and start warming up, so when we start moving and stretching and grooving, no one pulls or hurts anything. After you get done with those 2 to 5 minutes of running, biking, rowing, whatever you choose, you're going to go right into 10 air squats. So feet are right under our hips, toes are slightly pointed out, knees are tracking over our toes. We're going down to where you're comfortable, and then right back up. So when I say comfortable, if you can only get here, that's fine. If you can only get here, and then back up, that's fine. The goal is to get 90 or below. If you can't do that yet, though, that's perfectly fine. Do what you can. So we're doing 10 of those. After that, we're going into 10 Cobra Push Ups. So you're going to lie down on the ground, not under it. Hands under your armpits. Elbows are going to be slightly out, so if you were to kind of bring your hands in front of your face, you're going to make it arrow. So 45-degree angle. Hips are staying down on the ground. You're doing a push-up without pulling those hips up off the ground. Going back down, chest up again. So 10 of those. After that, I want you all to do 10 jumping jacks. So just like this, up and down, getting those shoulders nice and warmed up. So you're going to do those 3 movements 3 times. I'm going to repeat them. You got 10 squats, 10 Cobra push-ups, 10 jumping jacks. Pretty easy. So then we're going to get into our EMOM. So EMOM is every minute on the minute. So for 8 minutes, we're going to switch up the exercises that we're doing. You're going to need some sort of object to do some of these movements. I'm going to use a kettlebell today. If you got a bag of dog food, just kind of anything lying around the house that you can get a good grip on is what you can use. I've got this kettlebell. So first thing, we're starting off with the shoulder press. So if you've got a barbell, you're going to have a nice tight core. We're pushing up straight just like this, coming back down straight just like this, okay? I've got my kettlebell. I'm not going to use my barbell today, but I'm just pushing up over my head, having my head go almost through my arms, so my elbows should kind of be lined up with my ears when I'm done. Back down to my chest and up. So that's going to be nice and controlled for 1 whole minute. If you cannot do the entire minute, do 45 seconds, 30 seconds, do what you're comfortable with doing. It depends on your exercise level. If you can rock and roll and go that full minute and then directly into lunges, awesome, you do you. So next thing we're doing are lunges. Your choice on what you want to do. I'm going to suggest a forward one. Okay, so just going out. My toe isn't tracking over my knee. I am touching my knees to the ground. You don't have to do that if you do not want to. When I push back, I am driving through my heel. I'm not driving through my ball of my foot. Okay? If you want to, you can switch it up. Do curtsy. So if you can see my right leg's crossing behind my left leg, going down, coming back up. Okay? Again, whole minute. If you cannot do the entire minute, awesome. Cut it down to 30 seconds. You want to make sure that you go even rounds on each leg. Do 20, so 10 on each side. Your call, make it your workout. After that, the next 2 minutes, we're doing the same thing, but it's a unilaterally movement, not bilaterally. So doing a floor press. So your knee on the ground, lying down. I'm going to take my kettlebell. I'm pressing up just like this. I'm going to get a little bit more core work in. And this side of my body actually has to work a little bit harder. So what I'm going to be doing is about 10 of those. Okay, you do not have to go the full minute. After those 10 are up, I'm going to rest, and then I'm going to switch sides and do 10 on the other side, okay? You need to maintain contact with your head, back, feet, and butt on the ground. Now, if you want to make it a little bit harder, I'd suggest lifting your hips up. So now you're going to include that posterior chain a little bit more. Just pressing up over my chest. Again, even number on each side, so you can do 10, 10, 15, and 15. Your call, there's no need to be doing 30. If you're doing 30 reps, you probably need to increase the weight a little bit. After that, so that's minute 4 and 5. 3 and 4, minute 5 are in and out squats. So this is for the full minute. Take your time on these. They start to suck after about 15 seconds. So I'm going down just like this. I like to touch the ground outside my feet. I'm gonna hop up, or I'm in like a sumo squat stance. Go down again, touch. Back and forth. If you are uncomfortable hopping, that's perfectly fine. Go down, come up, step out, down, up, step back in. I highly suggest switching back and forth between each side, so I'm not going to continually step out with my right side. I'm going to go down like this for my close squat, come up, go out wide on the right side, come back in, go out wide on the left side. Okay? After that, you're getting into a high plank position, shoulder taps. Highly suggest just doing these for 30 or 45 seconds and giving yourself 15 seconds to recover before we go into the cardio. How you do shoulder tap properly is you're in a high plank position. Toes are on the ground if you have to. You can go down to your knees, that's perfectly fine. We're coming up, nice strong core. Going back and forth. I'm not doing this crazy swaying everywhere. I am moving a little bit, but it's not overzealous, okay? Again, if you have to, more than fine going down to your knees, you're still gonna get core work done. Like I said, minute 7's cardio, so you're either gonna run, jog, jumping jacks, high knees, butt kicks, rowing for about 50 seconds, and then we're going into rest. So you're gonna take the entire minute to grab your water, stand in front of your fan, get your heart rate down a little bit, and then you're rolling right back up into that shoulder press again. Again, I suggest 3 to 4 rounds. If you don't have time for 3 to 4 rounds, do at least 2. Get 2 rounds in. It's about 60 minutes of work, and then with your warm-up, just about 20 minutes. So hopefully you're able to squeeze that into your day. After you are done, so you have completed your 3 to 4 rounds, you're probably hot, sweaty, wanting to lie down on the ground. Sit down for a second. It's not the best thing on your heart, so I'd highly suggest standing back up, walking around, letting your heart rate get down, cool off a little bit. After that happens, drink your water, all that fun stuff. That's when you sit down on the ground and stretch. Please remember to stretch. You don't want to be injuring yourself. I know I've been pretty bad at doing it since we got home, or since we've been stuck at home. It's not my favorite thing to do, but you got to remember to get 5 to 10 minutes in each day. But that is the workout for today. I hope you all enjoy. Miss you all, and I'll see you all sooner than later.